From the immortal pen of James Fenimore Cooper came stirring tales of the early American frontier, when freedom-loving pioneers were carving a new nation out of an unknown, savage, and untamed wilderness. Stories of those exciting days and of the courage, daring, and devotion of men like Hawkeye, the first of the long rifles, and his tribal brother Chingachgook, the last of the Mohicans.
The last trap should be by that dead tree.
Trap empty.
It hasn't been empty for long. There's claw scratches and a blood trail.
Not reset. Mean Huron rob trap.
The Huron should be farther north.
Huron like bird. When winter come, go south. Put teepee in forest to protect from winter wind.
We'd better get back to the canoe.
We walk many miles on trapline, carry many furs. Now, me like bear, want long winter sleep in safety of settlement.
Well, we'll be in Briston by noon, but with Hurons around, I don't think we'll get much sleep.
Silence, sudden. Bird give warning. Danger.
Yeah, let's get back to the canoe.
Hawkeye and Mohican take much fur from Huron trap. Gray Wolf now take fur back.
These furs belong to Hawkeye and Chingachgook, and there'd be more if Gray Wolf hadn't robbed our trap lines.
Hawkeye's scalp would bring much honor to teepee of Gray Wolf. Hawkeye give furs, Hawkeye and Chingachgook keep scalp.
I don't think you're gonna take any furs or scalps today.
This time, Hawkeye lose furs. Next time, scalp.
What you put on head?
Well, don't worry about it. The swelling will go down in a couple of hours.
Head pound like war drum.
You're lucky you've still got a head.
Too bad you lost all your furs, Hawkeye. I could have got you a good price for 'em.
And with those Hurons still around, I don't rightly figure our furs as being lost.
You're going after 'em?
Chingachgook hadn't stopped that tomahawk. We'd be after him right now.
That's dangerous business. When winter comes, 'tain't safe in them woods with the Hurons behind every tree. That's what I've been trying to tell him, but he won't listen either.
Who is he?
Name's Everett Carpenter. He's leading them settlers over to the other side of Glass Lake. Got a commission to set up a new settlement and trading post there.
This time of year?
Yep. Says he's got to have them all in and housed by spring.
With Hurons enforced, mean trouble.
You know something else? They ain't taking enough guns. At least not half enough. Powder and shot for maybe 4 or 5 at the most.
How?
How?
Sawaga, when you finish up here, go in the... Oh, I beg your pardon.
Just looking over your outfit, Mr. Carpenter. Planning on doing some traveling, huh?
That is our intention, sir.
Storekeeper tells me you're heading for Glass Lake.
If you mean Oswego Lake, yes. We're going to establish a new settlement there. It'll be called Carpenterville.
No need to ask where you get the name.
The establishing of Carpenterville is the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, sir. Inasmuch as I've undertaken to lead these people, I feel I'm justified in allowing myself a slight amount of personal pride. Sawaga, get the rest of the supplies.
You figure your personal pride will protect you from the Hurons?
Our guide, Sawaga, he's an Indian, a Mohawk. And I'm quite certain that if anybody should know the ways of Indians, it would be another Indian.
Chingachgook's a Mohican. Why don't you ask him?
Really, Mr.
Folks call me Hawkeye.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Hawkeye, but I must attend to my own business in my own way. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Just a minute, Mr. Carpenter. Chingachgook and I are heading into Huron territory. I think it might be a good idea if we tag along with you people.
You're quite welcome, of course, but please keep in mind that I already have a guide for our party.
Oh, that's understood.
You must pardon my husband's abruptness. He has so much on his mind. Do you really think there'll be trouble with the Indians?
Well, that's a question only the Indians can answer. But if I were your husband, I'd sure take more guns and powder.
I'll see what I can do.
If he is Mohawk, why does he take Paleface into Huron territory?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that myself.
Did you take the keg on the end? The one with the yellow mark on the side?
Like others?
Like others.
How long do you plan on keeping that fire going, Carpenter?
Why, all night, naturally.
With Hurons about, that's a sure way of telling them where we are.
Sawaga assured me, Hawkeye, that we're in no danger from the Indians.
Well, I'm inclined to think differently about that.
What do you mean?
Sawaga gone from camp.
Gone?
Yes, he's probably gone to rejoin his tribe. Sawaga's no Mohawk, or he wouldn't venture 1 foot into Huron territory alone.
Sawaga is renegade, blood brother of Huron.
I don't believe you. If Sawaga's not here, I don't see what there is to get alarmed about. He'll be back.
Well, he may, and then again he may not. We'll go out and try to pick up his trail and see what he's up to. In the meantime, you'd better break out those powder kegs and extra rifles that you brought along. And put out that fire.
Everett?
What is it?
Sand.
That's a war party if I ever saw one.
If what Siwaga tell us is true, white man called Jason Masters give many guns for our hunters.
It is true. Masters not want rival trading post. He say, drive settlers back. Frighten them so they will never return to land of Huron. For this, many guns.
And Yankee guns. They will not shoot.
Powder kegs filled with sand.
When great sun comes over tree, many scalps will hang in our lodges.
Carpenter will be wiped out before he knows what hit him.
Only one way escape. Across water. You go warn Carpenter. Be ready. I bring canoes after Hurons leave.
I'm sure, my dear, this is all some sort of misunderstanding.
But, Everett, that doesn't explain how the sand got in the powder kegs. There's scarcely enough powder left to fill the horns.
There, it's not as bad as all that. The Indians haven't attacked us, have they?
Everett.
There's a Huron war party headed this way. Your guide, Siwaga, will be right out in front leading them. Take all the women down along the water's edge a ways. You men stay here with me. Get all the blankets you can. Get that fire started and keep it burning. Come on, move. How much powder have you got left?
Well, there was sand.
I heard about that. How much good powder have you got?
Less than half a keg.
Well, get it.
What are they doing?
They're probably trying to pick up our trail. Here comes Chingachgook with the canoes.
Get in the canoes, hurry! Lie. Guns speak death to Huron.
No, powder soon gone. See? Take canoe.
Go, bring canoes.
Grey Wolf didn't waste any time.
We not last long here without more powder.
What are we going to do?
Carpenter, if I get you out of this, will you promise me something?
Yes, anything.
Will you take your people back to Bridgeton, wait until spring, until the Hurons have cleared out of this area, then Chingachgook and I will come back, we'll guide you to your new land and get you settled properly. If you've still got a mind to be pioneers.
Yes, of course. I give you my word. But how will you...
I'll worry about that. Right now, we've got a fight in our hands. Now, the rest of you, hold your fire like I told you. Grey Wolf, I want to talk to you. Our guns will be silent.
You kill Grey Wolf, all die. You listen, Hawkeye.
Talk.
Your braves will die before they take any scalps. My people are well protected.
You have no powder. Soon fire sticks no good. Then we come.
Who told you we have no powder? You've heard our guns speak, and they'll speak again and again.
Grey Wolf not believe you.
If we're out of powder, why would I waste it like this? Every man up there could do this. We'd still have more than enough powder to blow you out of the water. You satisfied?
Braves not afraid to die.
My people aren't afraid to die either. But there's no sense in killing everyone. You said that my scalp would bring great honor to your teepee. Suppose I give myself up to you, become your prisoner. We'll stop this battle.
You, my prisoner, to save Yengeese?
And Hurons. You call off your braves, and we'll let these people go back to the village unharmed.
When great sun fall into mountain, Hawkeye come to village. Leave knife, fire stick behind.
All right. I'll come unarmed.
Does he really think you'll be there?
He does, and I will. You'll find after you've been here a while, it doesn't pay to break your word with a Huron, or any Indian. Now, come on, let's get these people back to the wagons. I haven't much time.
Oh,
I guess you can make it on in from here, all right?
I don't know quite what to say.
Don't try to say it. Just live up to your end of the bargain.
I guess I've got a lot to learn.
My brother Chingachgook, this is as far as we go together.
What mean this? Where my brother go, I go.
It's needless for you to go too. I gave my word to Grey Wolf that I'd be his prisoner if he'd let the settlers go without bloodshed.
Oh, I know Hawkeye not break word, but we have traveled many trails together for many moons. We have shared trouble and danger. I go with you.
No, you stay. Manitou be with you.
Hawkeye come. Hawkeye my prisoner.
I've kept my end of the bargain, if that's what you mean.
Hawkeye brave. Soon torture of fire prove how brave.
Take him. Wait. If Grey Wolf puts Hawkeye to the fire, then Grey Wolf is without honor.
Why Hawkeye say this?
Because you didn't capture me, I gave myself up in exchange for the lives of the white settlers. Now you owe me a favor.
Grey Wolf owe nothing.
What about the lives of your braves that were saved? The white man saves the life of a Huron and is taken prisoner. He's given the chance to defend himself and earn his freedom. If you don't believe me, ask your counsel.
Hawkeye tricked Grey Wolf.
I'm just giving you the chance to get great honor by getting my scalp in combat.
How we fight?
Any way you say.
Tomahawk.
Offhand, I'd say you lost, Grey Wolf.
Hawkeye, kill now.
No. I figure I've done what I started to do.
I guess that means I'm officially in business.
Well, I reckon it does. Too bad Jason had to sell out so fast.
Someday I'll still found the settlement of Carpenterville.
Of course you will, Everett. But as you said, only after we found out more about this frontier life.
With new settlers and fur traders like us, you'll do plenty of business right here, Carpenter.
Oh, but we got no fur.
That's right, I plumb forgot. Well, I guess we better go back and see Grey Wolf again.
Now?
Why not? There are furs, aren't they? You better go back in there and start figuring your prices. We'll be back and be your first customers.